Well, we've heard the past 48 hours over this huge debate between the NBA and China and freedom of speech, and more importantly, freedom of a tweet. Well, that sort of drama is still continuing, but now it's starting to come even closer here at home. We bring in RT Sports correspondent Steve Christakis to talk about a removal of some fans with some signs last night.
Yeah, it's amazing how one tweet can create such a geopolitical firestorm.
Like it has.
Right. Yeah.
That's what he's counting on.
Yeah, it's wild. But this story, I mean, it keeps snowballing. Now it's in Philadelphia. It's reached Philadelphia during a 76ers exhibition game with a Chinese Basketball Association team, the Guangzhou Long Lions. Two fans were there, and they were wearing Free Hong Kong shirts and brought Free Hong Kong signs, and they were ejected from the game. Now, what happened was, shortly after tip-off, security saw them, and they said no politics. They took the signs away. So in the second quarter, the couple started, it was a man and his wife, they stood up and started apparently yelling Free Hong Kong. And that's when they were removed by security. So it's not clear if they said anything other than that. That's all. Sam Wax is the man being accused of creating a disturbance there, but he says he just yelled Free Hong Kong.
Well, and it's interesting because here in America, we do have freedom of speech. Whether if you're on any property here, you do get freedom of speech, but it has to be obviously respectful speech, not vulgar. In this case, the signs they held up, not political. Is there a rule with there that says no political signs?
Well, that's an interesting point because the NBA policy prohibits obscene or indecent messages on signs or clothing, which neither of these were, of course, but does not mention political statements. However, Wells Fargo is a separate entity, so they have their own website saying signs must be in good taste and appropriate for the event. Now, the policy is subject to change at any time under their discretion. So they protect themselves with that. They can remove any fan for any reason.
There's that loophole right there at the same time. Once again, what trumps that is the United States Constitution, the freedom of speech. Exactly. That is a lawsuit that if they wanted to pursue possibly could be an interesting battle to start. But this actually, I think, shows that here in the United States, what this has done is made people more engaged about it. And here they have more freedom to pick which side and to show which side they support.
Right, and the team actually, the 76ers, came out on behalf of Wells Fargo and released a statement saying during the second quarter of last night's 76ers game, Wells Fargo Center security responded to a situation that was disrupting the live event experience for our guests. After 3 separate warnings, the 2 individuals were escorted out of the arena without incident. The security team employed respectful and standard operating procedures.
Here's what I find to be so funny. Here you have a sports thing, and we got to wrap this up real quick, that has respected people like Colin Kaepernick making their stance, and now all of a sudden they're faced with another political stance of a foreign country if it makes a difference. We'll continue the conversation.
Yes.